It's like a reward.
The fuck? I'm a green square! Oh, I'm fine. It's just, I was a little sick this morning, but that's okay. Well, I say this morning, it was like 2 hours ago. Hey, I'm not totally cursed, and technically I'm not here yet. I am also, though, waiting. Yes, I even remembered to post on my X and my Blue Sky. Crazy. Yeah, I went on that hellhole. Thank you, Surfing Theme from Pokemon. No, I didn't even look at anything. I just went on there and I just said, here I am, I'm live, objection. Oh, right. Thank you for reminding me. I need to add something new. Dude, I want to, but also I know people on Twitter who like using Twitter more than Blue Sky because of reasons. And it's not even political. They just like the UI. And I'm like, the UI has been trashed. But thank you for reminding me that I need to do something. Also, wear my glasses because I actually need glasses tonight. And I need to make sure that I have some. You guys are going to hear crunching. I need to eat something. What's the word? Listen, the Gen 2 surfing theme is great. What generation am I? Okay. I know exactly what game, I'm Generation 7. You're good. Take your time. Yes. Generation 7 is the Alolan regions. Okay. I can say old. Damn, you really just said, how's that fucking knee pain, dude? Oh, you just played, oh God. I will say, officially, one. Oh damn. You know what? I'm calling cap. I'm capping. I've met you. I will say, there is a tavern token redeem that has been upgraded. If you guys want to see. There's been one that's been updated. You guys can try to find it, and if you find it, you win a delicious treat.
Bread time.
Oh. Damn. Oh, you know. Well, fuck y'all too, I guess. Fuck me. I did such a thing. Yes, you're correct. I would like Red Lobster, actually, please. Also, oh, am I finally gonna get Agamir art? Okay. Modern art, ooh. Am I permitted to show the class? Yeah, oh my god. Please tell me you remade them in Oblivion. I have your messages uploaded right now. I have our DMs open. Oh god. I have our DMs open. I will also say my Manfred von Karma will be here soon. He did not sleep well, and so he will be eating something. And I'm like, dang, eating something before a stream? Wild. I would never do that. Eat during stream. Become ungovernable. That's my favorite thing. Mm-hmm. Now, dudes, you don't understand. I'm mental. I worked a lot within a couple of days, and I was not expecting it. I played Drunk White Girl FNAF yesterday. I love that's when you join.
What happened?
I said Drunk White Girl FNAF, and you showed up.
I heard for now.
No, you don't understand, Tenchi. I played it for 7 hours.
That's an actual thing.
Dude, I tried to sleep more and I just couldn't. Because I was getting calls being like, hey, can you do this paperwork or can you talk about this? Anyways, December 28th, 9:51 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2.
Oh, I can't see it.
I know. I was like, wait, I'm forgetting something.
Nah.
This is it. Judgment Day. Yeah, we got fucking tased. Today, things are gonna get settled at last. A lot of things. What the idea? Sorry, Nick. I nearly touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. If you made a noise, I did not hear it.
I did make a little noise, but I always figure the ellipsis is even barely a noise.
Fair enough. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard.
Whoa! What are you doing?
So sorry. I'm sorry. I just thought I should cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. That's got so many different connotations. What is she, a live fire weapon?
Now, yes.
Oh my god. Right, good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out.
Whoa, pal!
Oh, Gumshoe. Oh, are we?
We got a vanilla Coke.
Dude, I got a Diet Pepsi.
Hey! I wouldn't call it a Bara jump scare because he was... You got the pal before he showed up on screen.
Yeah, you heard before.
You heard him before he went into the room. What's gotten into that girl?
A taser. Detective Gumshoe.
Morning, Mr. Edgeworth.
Meet Pringles.
Good morning.
How'd it go, Detective?
Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. Just brought him in. Took all night, pal.
Sounds like the cops in my city. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired.
Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good.
Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But it has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm gonna prove it. December 28th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Man.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth.
The defendant is hungry, Your Honor.
So who's gonna be Von Karma, me or you?
You.
Oh shit, hold on, let me get the voice mod.
I thought you were going to be Von Karma. I mean, I don't mind. My voice mod's warmed up. It's ready.
It's up to you. I'm down for either. I mean, you're correct, Meme Lord. I am the Von Karma fellow.
Yeah.
Spiri's been doing it.
You did it last time, so go for it.
Alright, give me a hot minute.
You have to warm it up. I get
start
it.
him and then I can continue. What's up?
You got it.
Appreciate it.
The prosecution is ready.
You're treating this seriously. This is dangerous, Judge.
Yeah, exactly. He's actually responding now. It's like, oh fuck, it's for real now. Right. Very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence.
Understood.
Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says.
Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement.
Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the Boat Mental Shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary.
Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom.
Mr. Hunks Newman.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity.
Witness! Why did you run away yesterday?
The witness was not running away as he will not testify.
I see. Very well. Please begin your testimony.
Wake up, Dad. Witness testimony. Why I left court.
Really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, you see.
For those who don't remember, Polly is his pirate.
I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow.
Hold on, wait a fucking second.
Nothing to do, nothing at all. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? I don't got one.
Dude!
So, my testimony yesterday stands as is.
Well, fucking shit it does.
Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
Hey, Judge, before we do you want some sour cream and onion Pringles?
No thanks, I have pizza.
He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm gonna prove it. Okay, first of all, bitch. First of all, fuck you. What do you mean you have nothing to do with this incident? Remember DL6? You're a fucking bird? You've lost much of your memory, is that correct?
Yep. Seems like it.
No, it's first of all, while I hold the fucking parrot out like I'm saying, whoa, rat me upon someone.
Whoa, memory be upon you.
Anti-amnesia gun. I know. My Pringles decided they were gonna crumble. I know. Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Good, don't look at fucking Manfred. Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory. Huh? You know exactly who you are.
The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old cogger's head? That's impossible.
I'm glad that you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue.
Dude, you got a motive. Fuck you! I have a motive! 1 second. I skipped past it.
Do you have his motive?
The paper.
Which paper?
I still have that, yeah? Did Manfred von Kara fucking steal that from me?
Check your court record. What do you have?
Okay, I have my badge. I have Robert's autopsy report. I got the lake photo 1. I have the overhead map. I've got Misty Faye. I've got a bullet with no gun, a gun with no bullet, a metal detector, a goddamn bird. Okay, I do have the DL6 file incident. Oh, fuck! God damn it!
You got a bullet with no gun? Of course he'd take the paper from you. He took the paper and the rest of the evidence. He fucking knew.
Son of a bitch! I'll throw the bird at him if I need to. The bird knows. Say, Polly, what's DL6? The bird goes, DL6 is when you stop Gregory Edgeworth.
Yeah, the bird knows DL6.
Well, the bird knows DL6.
Like, you literally know that the bird knows DL6. It's just, how do you get the bird into fucking court?
The same way a bird got put into a funeral. How can you say you had no motive? Okay, so are we doing fun bird facts?
I'm okay with fun bird facts.
So, Andrew Jackson had a pet African gray parrot named Paul. Paul, nicknamed Polly, cursed so much at his funeral, because he was shouting profanity throughout Andrew Jackson's entire funeral.
Incredible.
How can you say you had no motive? Say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right?
Please do not make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He cannot hold a grudge. It is impossible.
I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends.
Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
Mm-hmm.
It's fine, I have pizza.
Yes, Your Honor.
You've been saying the same thing now, over and over.
Well, it's because ads are about to start and I accidentally padded the time too much.
Whoops. That happens, I guess.
I'll go until I get ads.
You've been calling the witness's memory of the past, or lack thereof, into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Uh-huh. Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of those statements are lies.
Or.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying? Are you saying you know who this witness is?
You're goddamn right I do, and we're in ads.
Time to eat my pizza.
All right, folks. Place your bets. Do you guys think that I'm going to be able to beat this? I think so. And that's because I like video. It was you? Meme Lord, you killed Robert Hammond? How could you? He did it! He did it! Everybody lock him away!
He fucking did it. Put him in the jar.
In the elevator. She gets so fucked up in the elevator, he can't even remember how to spell elevator.
It's the oxygen deprivation.
It happens. Hold on, wait, Meme Lord. Why are you a crab and not a little guy? There we go. Now you can actually be in contempt of court proper-wise. Now you are a little guy. You're a goof now. You know, okay, you know what's been stuck in my head? Domingo from Saturday Night Live.
Oh yeah. I was like, which one? But you did show it to me. Yeah.
The bridesmaid wanted a celebration, so they took a trip. Bachelorette vacation. Hey friends, keep all this away. I'll pin that for you.
Real quick, just in case. Well, one of us will pin it.
I'm fast as fuck, boy. I thought one of my friends started playing the Tetris. I was like, yo!
What do
I
you
was
mean,
like, I
the
didn't know there's such a thing as the Tetris. I just know about Tetris, but the Tetris.
The Tetris.
If you spoil stuff, my mods are legally allowed to make you become Gregory Edgeworth. Also, for my friends who like Minecraft, I have a meme to send you. Yes, you are legally allowed to bring them out back, treat them like a bad rug, and beat them with my broom. Meme learner, I'm sending you a meme. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. All right, are we ready? Yes, there is a goose in a jar. We are okay. Good, we are back. Of course, Your Honor. I know the fucking witness.
Oh, now this is interesting.
Oh, do you have him ready?
No, you can get it. You're good.
I would like to know myself. So, you see,
Play dumb Von Karma.
Oh no, I clicked that. Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name.
I'll tell you the name. Oh my god! Leo, you can't say something like that.
What did he say?
In response to the meme that I sent him and you, I will send you what he responded with. I have to put it in Meme Lord's mental flashbangs
Okay.
because it's funny. Speaking
Oh my
of Meme
God.
Lord, in another area that I have with like literally just Vincent, I have a thing called mental flashbangs where you have mentally flashbanged me or I have mentally flashbanged you.
Where the fuck? There it is.
Yep, it's got gold. Hold on, let me read one of them. I'm gonna scroll up randomly. Oh hey, look, there's one that has Bon Karma. Where is it? Where is it? Double the handlebars. What's better than 2 horns? 4 horns. Double the handlebars. Like, dude, I love it. All right, let's continue. I know who this is. Yanni Yogi. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff.
Huh. Yoki? That name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yoki from the DL6 incident.
It figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case.
But what does this mean?
Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
No. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness, is Johnny Yogi. Fascinating. However, Do you propose to prove this to the court?
So, Judge, I'm gonna strip in court. I promise it's relevant.
This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory.
This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go. How the fuck am I gonna do this? Fuck it, I'm bringing the bird. The bird, Polly, Polly, what's my name? Yanni Yogi. I dead ass I'm calling it. That's how it's gonna go. Nick.
I mean, perhaps.
Sweep, get him! Sweep, flamboyant cousin, get him. How are you gonna prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. Why didn't you fingerprint your witness beforehand?
Hold on, I have a mouthful of pizza.
It's okay, he's got jowls.
I see. That makes sense.
Just how can you compare them to the fingerprints when I've eaten them?
Huh?
I am so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
Why?
The witness has no fingerprints.
I love the
What?
idea of the judge having 9 a.m. pizza.
What the fuck? No fucking fingerprints!
No fingerprints.
Take his tongue print.
You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yep.
What? Yogi, you sneaky bastard. Burned your fingerprints off to hide your past.
Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity.
No.
This can. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems the case has been decided. No.
No. I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way.
There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one.
Nick, what are we gonna do? Didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do?
Disc. Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief.
You gave me my own option, you dumb bitch! Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a fucking second. Cross-examine his parrot? What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to. Your Honor?
I love Maya
The
being
defense
like,
would like to take
no.
Mr. Von
Shut
Karma
the
up
fuck
on his
up.
proposal. I'm so sorry, what?
I love Maya being like, no, shut the fuck up. You're not gonna do it. I don't believe you.
And Nick being like, if the defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal.
Take Mr. Von Karma up?
On my proposal.
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot.
Here we fucking go.
Here we fucking go. Welcome to Ace Attorney, everybody.
Order! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma?
Any of you even bastards is a farce. I object.
Not if I do it. Hey, wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do so as you suggested.
I fucking forgot to join the pact. Well, if you are so desperate, then please be my guest.
Well, damn.
Of course, should you go through with this, nothing comes of it, and then I hope you are ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy.
Well, still want to go through with your little game.
You're goddamn right I want to.
Hell yeah, yeah, I'm doing it.
Fuck you, let the parent take the stand. I'll cross-examine her, Your Honor. I'll give her a good cracker.
This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard.
Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony. Every goddamn piece of evidence. Except the fucking bird. She's my last chance. At least, I think so.
Bailiff, bring in the parrot.
Please tell me I'm able to clip that. I'm sorry. I love Bailiff, bring in the parrot.
Bailiff, bring in the parrot. Bring in the dancing lobsters.
Hey, I think I have that for D. You know what? I do need to actually, instead of making clips, I just need to highlight stuff to where then I can... Where's my markers? Where's my create a marker?
What color highlighter are you going to use? I like the yellow ones.
I like pink.
No, fair enough.
Sleep well, warrior. Goodbye.
See you, warrior.
That's quite a bird.
Ah, thank you.
Please tell us your name. Name. The witness is ignoring me.
It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Yeah, part of Twitch chat knows that.
Damn.
Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please, testify for us.
This mean girl bully pop star with a side pony and fresh fanny. Witness testimony. Who is your owner? Hello? Hello? How the fuck am I gonna press the bird?
Gotta press the bird.
I'm not making duck confit.
Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well. Begin your cross-examination.
All right. What are you gonna do, Nick? I gotta think like a bird. I don't know. What do we do, Maya?
You know that one thing you made her say.
Right. What's your name?
No, what else did you make her say? Very recently.
Polly, what's important? Or, Polly, what's the number to the safe?
What else besides that?
Hey, for Gore.
Because how is her name and the number to the safe going to help you? But, I mean, you can press her. See what's up.
Asking, well, I did ask her, Polly, what shouldn't I forget?
There you go.
And Polly, what's important to me is, don't forget the outfit. So, but first, I gotta make sure that the court knows her name, because I can't just... I almost said something really mean.
What?
I can't say it on live.
Fair enough.
Hello? Hello? Hey, for Gore. Alright, Polly, we're gonna press you. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right. What do I say? Have we forgotten something? Wait, no, because you have to say Polly first, though. Because if you don't say Polly, then she's not going to. And if we just go saying Polly, then they're going to think that we started the witness. So, okay. Safe number doesn't count because there's no safe here. And Van Karma already fucking, oh my god, evidence. We have to do Polly first, and then we can do Have You Forgotten Something? Because if we go Have We Forgotten Something, she's not going to respond.
So I'll jump in on this one. If you do the What's Your Name first, you'll actually skip something.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of implied that since Molly knows how to talk to Polly, she'll go, Polly, and then question.
Okay.
Because even if you were to just say, what's your name? Polly wouldn't respond because you have to say Polly first.
Got it. So just do Have You Forgotten Something?
Yeah, and not to railroad you into this one, but if you do the what's your name, you'll actually skip
Got it.
something.
No worries. As I recall, 2 days ago. Polly, have you forgotten something? Huh? Forget the outfits? If I can get Polly to say that here, that'll prove the caretaker had something to do with Deal 6. Polly, have we forgotten something? Hello? That's not what you're supposed to say. You forgot something. We forgot. Hello? Oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it. This is ridiculous. Why won't you say it?
I did direct the bird in this matter. Kindly thanks you giving a chance.
He actually, it's heavily implied that he retrained the bird, like 100%.
Tisk, something in that, and is that right?
You son of a bitch. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything? That son of a bitch.
That's my favorite bit, is like, he jokingly is like, are you gonna talk to the fucking parrot? And then when you do, he's like, I prepared for this. I've prepared for literally everything you could have thought of.
I want to see this old man sitting down with a parrot. I feel like there's fan art about that somewhere. You know, like there has to be. And if there isn't, I'm gonna draw it. But I'm gonna draw myself as Polly. Because I feel like Manfred Von Karma and we'd either get along so fucking great, or God, he would hate me.
I feel like y'all would hate each other.
I would love him, and then he would hate me.
There is definitely something to be said about you saying, I'm going to draw this old man retraining me.
I will. He'll have the taser. Listen, I'll just eat the taser. No.
600,000 volts.
Lightweight. I usually take around 800,000 on a small day.
Damn.
Fun fact, I did talk with one of my old managers, and he wanted to tase a kid. I was like, you can't do that legally.
Legally you can't do that.
Yeah, as a little treat. Exactly, as a tiny little treat. Okay. We'll ask the bird their name. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right. What do I say? What's your name? Maybe I should get her to say her name. Polly, what's your name? Polly.
Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity?
Of course it fucking does. He named her. Right? I mean, yeah. Like, it's gotta. Why would he just have a random fucking bird and named it Polly?
Polly is a very common name for a bird.
You're not helping my case. Yes, it does.
Okay.
I love that the judge is always surprised about everything you say.
Everything.
Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's will prove her owner's identity. Then show us this proof. Show.
Nick, don't you think you're taking it and bluffing a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity. Oh,
You have to prove it. What's the proof?
fuck.
Bigger stuff.
Okay. Attorney's badge? Absolutely not. Misty Faye? No. Lake photo? Probably not. Autopsy report? No. Map? Why would Ward Lake do that? Unless I'm gonna be like, hey, point out where you live. I don't think that the bullet's gonna do it here. The pistol? No. Metal detector. He has a chip. They chipped this old man. Polly. Erstwhile is such a good fucking word.
It's a good word.
DL6 incident. DL6 incident photo. The bullet. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and read the fucking DL6 incident.
It has information on it.
I don't think I've read it out loud either. Case summary. Date. December 28th, 2001. Location. Elevator. District Courthouse. Air in the elevator was oxygen depleted at the time of the incident. No clues found on the scene. Gregory Edgeworth, victim data. Age 35. Defense attorney. Trapped in the elevator returning from a lost trial with son, Miles Edgeworth, age 9. One bullet found in the heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Wasn't the gun fired 3 times as well in this trial?
In this trial, it was the 3 times.
Okay. Suspect data, Yanni Yogi, age 37, court bailiff, trapped in an elevator with the Edgeworths, memory lost due to oxygen deprivation. After his arrest, fiance Polly Jenkins committed suicide. Interesting!
Oh yeah, weird about that, huh? Well, weird.
Why the fuck? Damn.
What?
Nickel for every time somebody named their bird after their dead wife in a game. I have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's definitely weird that it's happened twice.
What's the other one?
Mualio
Oh,
from
Ollie?
Maker's Estrada game.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he's ever
Thought you
played
were talking
though.
about a video game.
No. Sorry, that's you.
2 judges.
Dee-dee-dee-dee.
DL6 the DL6 case file.
That's quite a large file you have there. Where are you hiding that? Which page is this proof on, then? Tell us, don't stop wasting our time.
I just speed ran this bitch. It's fucking page 3. I know this.
Very well, Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to this parrot's name?
You know, I kind of want to do... Oh, so judge. Where in this file is the information connected to the parrot's name? It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see?
Indeed, it does say that, yes.
What was his fiancée's name?
Polly Jenkins. Polly!
Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her.
I see. I guess that is possible.
A mere coincidence, that is all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls a Phoenix.
Hey, that's me.
Well, Mr. Phoenix, right? Does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé?
Yes, it does. I'm fucking your granddaughter and Miles
So,
Edgeworth.
I was like, don't make that joke. Like, don't make that joke. Don't make that joke.
The joke has been rescinded!
Bailiff, arrest this
Okay.
man. Whack his pee-pee.
Hey, she is only 7 years. 7 years.
Do you want me to? Are you get it? Do you want me to? Do you want me to take over for him now? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm the 10
Okay.
years old, but doing that in this
Oh,
fucking
okay.
audio was not working.
She is only 7 years old.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I mean, he's so old. I thought that he was like his granddaughter would be in the 20s, 30s.
He's only 60.
Hold on, wait a second. I need to pause this really quick.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I'm gonna quietly grab you and ask you a
Uh-huh.
question.
Yeah.
I'm quickly muting the game.
Uh-huh.
What the fuck do you mean that my parents are older than fucking Manfred von Karma?
Exactly. He's like, I think he's 62. You can check right the fuck now. And
Oh god.
Oh,
We're fine. Hold on. He's 65? Okay, he's not older than my mom. My
Okay,
dad's older than
65.
him. Speaking of everybody, my dad's 69 officially.
nice.
Yeah?
Does it say how old Gregory was when he died? I don't.
It says
I
it
don't
in the
think so.
victim profile as well as
Ah.
here. In the evidence.
It says he's dead years old.
It's 35.
35. Damn.
35 and had a 9-year-old.
That's not terrible.
I would have to give birth at a time for me to also be the age and have a 9-year-old.
You do have to give birth to have a kid. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. You gotta have birth to have a kid, folks. Technically not.
You got him there. Well, true.
Technically, listen, my son's adopted. Sirius is adopted. He's
True.
65 in
He's
2016 when the
65.
game is set.
Yeah,
That's
that's
okay.
when the first game is set.
This is Fantasy San Francisco. I don't actually know what the city's called here.
I think it's supposed to be LA,
That's bullshit.
but it is Tokyo in, the originals.
Also, Tenchi, young baby. I'm 4,000.
I think I already did that. Indeed. Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence.
You almost got through that. Where am I gonna
Almost.
find that? Nick, we are getting closer. One more. If we can just get one more piece of evidence. All right, but what? Okay, I don't have a lot of evidence.
Very well, witness. You may continue.
Manfred, where are you hiding the evidence in that suspiciously evidence-shaped folder you have on your desk?
He
I-
went home and burnt that shit in the lavish fireplace he has to have in his mansion.
And you know that while he was doing it, he was playing like a fucking opera, waiting until the aria got to the crescendo, and then threw it in, watching it.
Absolutely. Also,
In his-
eat the
in-
folder quickly.
It's a folder, it's a folder, it's a folder.
Nom 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 nom.
Or with the pipe organ, you are correct. No, I don't think he, honestly, I don't think that he would have a pipe organ in his house. But it would be on the record player.
The pipe organ comes later. You'll know.
Whoa, hold on. Wait a
Uh-huh.
second.
Uh-huh.
Wait a second.
Uh-huh.
Are you telling me
Mhm.
that Forte from the hit Beauty and the Beast Enchanted Christmas VHS is in goddamn 8th?
Yes, in the 5th case. You'll meet
Ah!
him. What was that yell?
I'm so fucking pumped. All right, Polly, I'm asking you for the fucking save number because it's the only thing I can do. Witness can't just say hello. I want you to testify. Maya, talk to her. All right, what do I say? Ask her what the safe number is. Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe. How? I don't know, but I still have health to lose. Huh? The safe? Why? Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay? Polly, what is the number to the safe in the shack? 1228. 1228.
What a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker.
Fuck it, we go all in. Yeah, it does, actually.
Or
Actually, it does. That's why I had to hear her say it. That's why I had her say it. Would you like to?
Mia?
It's you.
Sure.
I'm also snoozing ads.
That's funny. It's like we could do ads, but you're like, no.
Ridiculous.
Oh, you got okay. So when you were doing that, you have to go into your Discord. You have to turn off noise suppression, as well as go into your voice and video, and turn input sensitivity all the way down.
All the way down?
Like I usually have mine at around minus 70 decibels.
Noise suppression is off. All right, fair enough. And okay, we're good.
Try it out.
Alvarez.
Pretty decently. Remember to speak slowly and clearly.
Abram.
You want to try that again?
Oh, you want me to read it again?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Tom. Ridiculous. How can the number to his safe tell us who the caretaker is?
Hey, oh my god, I'm fucking stupid. 1228.
Is it?
Number 28.
Show us your proof. What would possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity?
The fucking DL6 incident because 1228 2001.
Yep.
Eat fucking shit, Manfred.
The DL6 case file.
You didn't burn it.
He didn't have it.
I know.
You have the copy of the file.
I ate it.
Yeah.
I ate it. No.
You ate it.
What is this obsession you have with the case?
Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to that case number?
That safe number.
Case
You don't
case summary. Can't burn a parrot or a well-documented case file. It's on the case summary page.
I mean, technically you can.
You're not supposed to.
Case summary?
Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred.
The date of the incidents? December 28.
I specifically have a friend. You know, I'll call out their streamer. I'll call out their gamer tag. Darkwolf122490. How the fuck did I not recognize 1228? I feel goddamn foolish.
That's fucking funny. You know what? I didn't make that connection until literally right now.
Really?
I could not have been Phoenix Wright. I'm not him.
I am.
Same.
Mwah.
Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago.
And the number on that safe is 1228.
Ah!
He used the date at the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important the date was to him.
I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence.
People often do set their secret numbers to dates.
Bruh, this is not tangible.
Sir, you don't know how this happens because you don't use a fucking smartphone. And if you did use a smartphone, you'd use your own birthday like a selfish bitch.
Well, I mean, continue. I love this stupid bastard. I love him.
I set my ATM card number to 0001 because I'm number one.
He's number
You
one.
You're 65, sir.
I fucking love him.
Take all this man's real cool. Steal his card.
Steal his card. Steal his card.
Oh my god. I was expecting so many things, but not the 1 second. 1 second. We're fucking thinking of me really quick, everybody. He's not an idiot. He's ridiculously intelligent.
He's crazy intelligent. I love him, Your Honor.
I'm trying to find those.
What are you trying to find?
A specific PNG that I should have somewhere. That I think I have to make, actually. All right, folks, I'm going to run this ad. We'll be right back. God, I'm so excited for this. I cooked hard, chat. What can I say?
How dare you? I'm glad we all have one.
We all have one.
You're covering his eyes. He can't see.
Bitch, he's already blind.
Well, he's 65. That doesn't mean he's blind.
Oh, okay. Shit, is something happening?
I'm also checking again.
Oh yeah, if you're timed out, you lose mod
Oh
privileges.
yeah, if you're timed out, you lose mod privileges.
Here, let me see. You may have your sword back, yes.
The bit went too far. The man is swordless.
We took his sword in the... There we
Can't have
go.
shit in the tavern.
Can't have shit in the tavern. Yay! So, as we all know,
Mm-hmm.
he sets his ATM card to 001 because he
Because
was
he's
number one.
He was number one. Oh, hold on. Gotta put my shit back.
Put your shit back on.
Put my shit back on.
This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing.
Shit yourself again, Manfred.
Bullying him.
That's enough.
Why is this hat floating next to me? You know the judge would wear it. He'd be like, oh, look, I get soda.
I get to go. Oh, God.
I think we've reached a conclusion here.
I think I'm dying.
This is a mere coincidence. That's all.
True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me.
Dee-da-dee-dee-dee.
What are you saying?
Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately.
I'd like you all
I
to
can
know
put
I am
fucking
now
hat
going
on
to be... I was going to be like, I'll just delete the hat because I have to move it every single time.
You can remove the hat.
You're keeping your hat on, bud.
I want my hat.
So, for those who don't know, I had to flip the hat. And then when I flipped the hat for myself, because I like to look at y'all, I had to remove the number one and then flip the number one. And then refill it in, which is why it took more than 3 minutes.
That's funny.
Tell us your name.
Wait. This witness, he doesn't remember.
No, it's okay.
Huh?
I've accomplished what I've wanted to do. I'm done.
Oh, damn. Nick, he looks totally different.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting. For 15 years.
Well,
He did lock the fuck in.
let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court.
He also smokes 47 packs a day.
I eat 40 packs a day.
You eat 40 packs.
45 if it's a rough day.
Do you remember DL6?
Damn.
Order! Order!
Didn't
Yanni Yogi. So it was you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death?
Are you gonna get him to just confess?
Yes, it was me. I did it.
Case going with everybody. We're going on fucking Manfred.
Come on, let's go. We got it.
They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage.
He has a very good nose.
He does.
I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then, this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who would send it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth.
Homie, he was 9.
I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? He was 9.
Sir, I don't think this is relevant.
What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter.
Thank you.
Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself?
Fuck.
Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
I did not click it. Good night, Zach.
No, yeah, it goes on, man. Good night, Zach. Von, comma, where is Mr. Yogi?
Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession.
Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is...
Innocent. In this case, at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand?
Hold on, I gotta take a fucking sip of water after Yogi.
Hey, listen. We got sips. We got water. I put 2 cans of liquid death next to you.
You're correct. It's right here. Convenient.
And
There
also
are a few
fashionable.
mysteries. Like, actual what?
And also fashionable.
Extremely fashionable. I love the idea of a lawyer wearing a fucking #1 hat with the sodas on the side. Like,
It's
that's great.
it's the Ace Attorney. Of course, there would be a
Yeah.
lawyer who does that.
There are a few mysteries left unsolved.
Sorry, I'm jamming.
Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So, I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections?
Mm-mm.
I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not
Not
guilty.
guilty. Come on, Gumshoe.
Yay!
Fuck you, Von Karma.
That is
I
all.
win.
This court is adjourned.
I'm gonna get murdered in my sleep, aren't I? What the fuck? Who?
Did someone just say objection?
It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means... No.
Let's fucking go. Your Honor, I object to your judgment.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah, that's my favorite bit. He's smiling. This bitch knows. I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
Nick? Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's gonna say he's guilty. He's gonna tell him he was the murderer in the Deal 6 incident. He's gonna tell him he killed his own. Oh, Mom, shut the fuck up. Fuck it.
What are you gonna do?
If I hold an objection, I will be held in contempt.
Will you?
Won't I?
Will you? Why do you think you would?
Because I'm actively trying to stop somebody from confessing to another crime.
You're trying to save his life. You got that not guilty. You'd be like, oh, fuck you.
I could, but also, Edward did it himself.
So? Too bad. You're innocent. Let's go. Also, thankfully, this game is very, it tells you if you're going to get a penalty. If that little thing isn't on the right, you can do either choice. Though it's always recommended to save, because sometimes if you make the wrong choice, it'll just game over you. Sometimes, not always.
I wanna leave it to Edgeworth. I wanna just let this man try to confess and then be like, actually, sorry, the statute of limitations literally ran out like 30 minutes ago.
If you leave it to Edgeworth, that means you're not going to do anything. Like, you're just let him talk, let him cook. Raise an objection means that you might say like, oh, the statute of limitations, this, that. But leave it to Edgeworth is I'm shut the fuck up. Let him cook.
If the judgment has already been passed, I object to Edgeworth's outburst.
Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too?
Shut the fuck up, old man!
I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed.
That would be Larry.
We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
I hear him every night, you dumb cuck.
There, he's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out.
Fuck.
For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer the criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt.
Sir, you were 9.
I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today.
Sir, you were 9.
The culprit is me.
Sir, you were 9.
No matter. Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime.
And legally, we cannot do this here in this courtroom today. That is called double jeopardy. We have to go and we have to do another investigation completely separate.
So double jeopardy is actually being convicted of the same crime twice, and he was never convicted of or put under indictment for DL6. So, I mean,
God damn it, Edgeworth.
a crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this.
Wow,
Sheep.
it's obvious. We want the trial. Right here. Right now. We tried this man for his crime of 15 years at Brahol.
Wait, evidence! Proof!
I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned.
God damn it.
Ain't that fucking wild?
Ain't that fantastic? December 28th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2.
I'm sorry, Ryan.
I could strangle you.
I've just wasted all your effort.
That you did. Look at how sad you made Detective Gumshoe.
You made Gumshoe sad.
Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad?
I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances.
This is crazy! Just crazy!
For once, Detective Gumshoe is speaking facts. Nick, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh, I was just reading through the court record one more time. Like a good person should. Hey, you know what? I do have a question. If we compare the bullet marks from this pistol bullet to this bullet, will it match the gun?
So, do you want to hear the honest answer?
Yes.
No. This pistol was like it was given to Yanni Yogi, to, shoot Robert Hammond, and the bullet in Robert Hammond is from that gun. However, I think they did actually have the gun that shot Gregory, and it was, I think, because they mentioned it in the case file, that it was like the bailiff gun. So it was a completely different gun.
Just as the murder weapon was fired twice.
Yeah, so then they mention it either, oh my god, Grossberg or Miles mention it, that it was like the bailiff's gun, and it was like part of the big thing why it was like, yeah, Yogi killed him, obviously, but it was a super accident. But Yogi was like, no, I didn't. That's why everyone was like, well, it was you because it was your gun. You were literally the only person in there. Who else would it have been?
Yeah. Okay.
But I mean, good thinking. But no, it's not the same gun.
Damn. It would have been ironic, though.
Oh yeah, I don't know how he would have gotten a hold of that gun to send to Yanni Yogi again, but that would have been funny.
It's Manfred von Karma. Of course he'd be able to.
Fair enough. I mean, we already know he took the evidence.
Yeah. Shove that up his prison wallet. I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready.
Your case? For what?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent.
Hey. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it in court.
False confessions all happen all the time. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare.
What?
It's just a dream. It's not real, you little piss baby. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me.
Right.
Exactly.
December 28th, 2:30 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 3.
Now then, I would like to resume our trial.
Judge. Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, the defense do their cross-examination. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book.
I see. Does the defense have any objections?
No, Your Honor. Lord Karma, you knew this was gonna happen from the very beginning, didn't you?
Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand?
Oh, hold on, wait.
There's Judge, 1 second, please. There's a love disc. I love discs. They're a fish shaped like a heart.
It is a fish shaped like a heart.
Will the witness state his name and profession?
I don't mind speaking for Miles. Or I can go as Manfred if you'd like.
It's up to you. Yeah, I mean, do you want to be Manfred? Because
Yeah,
Maya doesn't speak a whole bunch.
Yeah, I'll go for Manfred.
But like she does still talk, but not as much.
No worries. I'll do Manfred.
All right, cool. Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct?
It is correct.
Then testify about this matter to the court.
When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work. Please, please, please. Witness testimony. The DL6 incident.
That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials.
Bitch, your mama didn't fit.
Hi, Alexis.
Hello.
How was Split Fiction? She can fit up your ass, then is what I'm hearing.
Damn.
You walked into that one, homie. I'm sorry. Taking that Oedipus complex to the max. You know what? You know what?
Oh
Hold
my god.
on.
Oh my god. Thank you, Egg.
Oh no, hold on 1 second. I'm fucking removing that. Try I could show y'all this. There you go. There you go,
Oh
Roxas.
my god.
So, fun fact. This is a legitimate thing that happened. Come in.
Hey, just came to say real quick, you better not do too much on yourself or I'll sick fox up here.
How dare you?
Take care of yourself.
I did. I ate and I made sure that I retook my medicine and I napped until 1.
Still don't push it.
I'm not. I'm wearing my glasses and I have a sunlight filter, but thank you for caring about me. I'm telling Roxas that he can put his dead mom in a butt plug ash in an urn holder.
Yeah, I'll remember.
Yep. Oh, Tenchi says hi. Ooh, I would love to try it. So, fun fact, this is actually a thing that happened. Except it was a woman carrying her boyfriend's ashes. She filmed it through TikTok.
Not the headline, dead sexy. Why do people film their crimes? Why is this a thing that's happening more often? Absolutely unhinged behavior. Also, the idea of Phoenix bringing up his phone to talk to the judge about this woman putting her dead boyfriend's ashes in a butt plug and showing it to the judge on TikTok, and Andrew being like, right, I'm talking about my dead father.
And he's just like, yeah, hold on, 1 second. You know,
Yeah,
I don't think she was charged anything. Let me see.
Charge for being nasty.
So she was 23. They took me and my friend aside without much explanation, adding she was forced to call her dad to get help from the Australian embassy. Her late boyfriend gave her the sex toy as a gag gift before he died. The intention was initially a joke because he'd spent so much time there and it was his favorite place. Honestly, it was the funniest thing he'd ever done. I added, I also like to take him with me to places we only ever dreamed of going. The airport securities who assumed the device was a weapon weren't laughing. I explained what it was, but there was a lady worker with earshot of the conversation, which led to some back and forth between us, and the male officials didn't like the vulgarity I was using to explain. An hour later, a big official came and had us sign a super long foreign document and said if we weren't outside the airport doors, we would have gone to jail. Eventually, her and her pal were let go, but it's unclear if she was allowed to take the sex toy with her. It was a long day. TikTok users were quick to poke fun at the steamy snafu, and they say romance is dead, one user teased. Somebody said he may not be in heaven, but he's not exactly in hell either.
Like, what gets me is they didn't like the language she used. It's like, cool, not a crime, let her the fuck go. If it's not a crime, you can't hold her.
She was also, here's the thing, she was in the United Arab Emirates.
I don't know what that means.
The United Arab Emirates has a lot of strict, let's say, promiscuity laws.
Oh, okay.
Against,
like, you can't say fuck in public, yeah.
There's a lot more.
Well, you know what I mean. Like, I'm not going to obviously go down the full gambit.
You aren't even really supposed to wear, like, tank tops there.
Oh, okay.
Like, you have to wear appropriate clothes. You cannot have loud music playing whatsoever. You're not allowed to swear. There's no alcohol. Like, Sunday is a working day. You're like, if you, I mean, of course, driving drunk is absolutely a thing that you should do.
That you should do?
That you should not do. Sorry. There's no casinos. Because because Dubai is Islamic. Like, there's a lot of morality laws that go through there. So like there's somebody who I've read about that they didn't cover their shoulders when going there, and they got arrested.
Oh yeah.
I was like, damn, high school prepared me for this shit.
First, sorry, because I thought you were talking about being in Australia.
No, I was talking about the United Arab Emirates. That's where she got arrested.
Ah, okay.
Back to the case.
Yeah, back to the case. Long detour.
Long tangent, over.
As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator.
An airquake?
An airquake.
Isn't that just turbulence?
Yeah. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream.
Wait.
It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day.
Wait, hold on. Didn't he mention 2 gunshots? Wasn't...
No. So
where's
the
clear
case
ballistic
file...
markings? Yeah, the case file mentions 2.
2. It was shot twice.
2
but
fired twice.
Edgeworth only heard the shot once.
Well, sorry, Edgeworth. I'm going to re-traumatize you.
That's all.
I'm dead, bud. Oh, bud. Sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
Because I'm about to re-traumatize my boy.
Ah.
Why can't I make my chair go down? Judge, help! I'm stuck!
Nothing I can do, Mr. Road.
Judge! Damn.
Oh, there it
And until now, you thought this memory was a dream?
Judge can't make his chair go down. Please help.
is. We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. You said you were going to be him already. Did you want me to
Right,
change?
let's...
The same claim that Mr. Yogi had made.
But 2 coincidences makes a pattern.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you please.
Yes, Your Honor. Apologies, Your Honor. I don't really feel like pressing him about it. Oh, fuck, I'm in ads.
Oh, whoops.
But honestly, I might, instead of just pressing him, I might present it to him. Like, I can present stuff. I'm gonna present the file to be like, hey, listen, it was fired twice. Like, what the fuck? Because I don't think that he's wrong, but also, I don't think Edgeworth would forget something like that. Am I allowed to do that?
What?
Give him evidence instead to be like, hey, the fuck?
I think you can. Like, so what are you talking about? Run me through what you're doing.
Okay, so he says that there was a single gunshot and then a scream. However, the case file, the DL6 case file, shows that the weapon was fired twice. You're from Texas, I'm from Florida. Guns are loud, especially in a confined area. Because, like, everything else that he says is accurate, like, from what I can tell to it. Like, oxygen ran out, he wanted them to stop fighting, he threw the gun. How the fuck did the gun misfire, though, is what I have to prove. And how did the gun misfire so perfectly?
What do you mean? What do you mean misfire so perfectly?
A gun doesn't just go off if it hits the ground. Like, there's the exit wound right here. And if Miles Edwards was in the corner, he wouldn't be able to get it like that.
Hold on, what do you mean?
So Miles Edgeworth. 1 second, we're going back.
Uh-huh.
I picked it up and I threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. The heavy object, the gun. We know this. He threw it at Mr. Yogi. Okay, he wanted to stop fighting. He couldn't yell. There was already limited oxygen. We know this. His father said so. Well,
he did yell though, but that's fair.
He did yell, but he didn't. He had to be like, stop, and then he threw the gun.
Yeah.
A moment later, there was a single gunshot and then a scream. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So stick with me here.
Mm-hmm.
Stick with me.
Mm-hmm.
One bullet was found in the heart. There was a shot. And then the murder weapon was fired twice. So there were 2 shots of vodka. Glug, glug, glug. 2 shots. Through the gun. It takes a lot to get a gun to go off like that, especially a bailiff gun. I'm sorry. I'm pulling shit from my life. Let me get my fucking...
So don't do that.
Oh?
Don't do that. With Phoenix Wright, it's but I know for a fact in this, it'll give you the information that you need, and it's kind of like the only thing that will be sort of quote unquote relevant is like, oh, I got a car from the UK, and it's kind of implied you're supposed to know that the driver's side is on the opposite side, but when it says stuff like I threw the gun and there was a bang, it's like the gun did go off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'll give you that one for free, because I feel like if you start saying, like, well, the gun didn't go off, then you're going to start running yourself into a hole.
So I can present this evidence to be like, hey...
You can present whatever you want.
I don't want to press him. Because I feel like he's not going to give relevant information because he thinks it's a dream, but if we can jog his fucking memory...
He doesn't think it's a dream.
Well, he did, and now he doesn't, and what changed that? What changed the fact, Miles?
What changed the fact is this another man was literally willing to commit murder and have him sent to jail because that's how strongly he feels like he was cheated. So Miles, who's probably had doubt that he killed his dad, is probably like, I think I did. And an innocent man almost went to prison because of me.
Well, let's jog your memory with this. Are you sure you only heard 1 gunshot?
Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
He got pistol whipped as a child.
I see.
Nuh-uh. No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Look at this file one more time, because it says 2 shots! Miles, you dumb bitch! This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. Your Honor, you don't see shit. The witness doesn't see shit. Gregory Edgeworth can't see shit. And you know that motherfucker over there is cheating! That man does not exist!
The what?
Okay, so that's an old meme from a couple of years ago where a woman went fucking crazy on a plane pointing back at the laboratory and said,
oh, yeah, I forgot where she... I forgot, yeah. At least she apologized to him later on. And...
Yeah. Plainly contradicts the witness's testimony.
You do enjoy dragging out that file, do you not? Do not accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on.
Bitch, do I look like Dora the Explorer?
Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony?
If I'm correct, it is victim data, but I will double check it. Yes, victim data. It was fired twice on victim data, 2 out of 3. You dumb bitch. You geriatric that fast? Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard 1 gunshot. Yet the murder weapon was fired twice. Oh, you remembered by page 1, 2, and 3 and not the titles? That's fair. You know what? It would fuck me up a lot more if they had them randomly ordered. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. Oh, okay, that's what you told me to know. So, who fired the remaining shot?
Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot?
Your Honor, as I am sure you are aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago, and the evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident.
What?
I see. I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with the case? So you said something very interesting a little bit ago, but you haven't brought it up since.
It's the bullet wound. The bullet in the glass, right?
What about the bullet in the glass?
Okay. Chat, let me cook. Here. That is not an entry wound into glass. That is an exit wound. Or am I getting my shit wrong?
Well, hold on. Well, because you're just saying words. What word? What do you mean?
Okay, so when you shoot somebody, there is entry wounds and exit wounds. The entry wound is always going to be smaller than the exit wound. Now, when bullets hit glass, especially tempered glass, it's more likely in the courtroom, which is why this glass is not shattered. I am assuming it is tempered. But also, if it goes through a body, it is slowed down. Or if it goes through something else.
Okay, what's something else?
This.
What's this?
The other side of the elevator.
Okay.
What if the other shooter was outside the elevator? What if there's another shooter? I don't think it's Yanni Yogi. That man says he's innocent.
Okay.
We already ruled out suicide for Gregory Edgeworth. Miles was unconscious. It's like... Hold on, wait a second. Wait a fucking second.
Walk me
through.
What?
We got a motive.
What do you mean?
We have somebody who wanted Gregory Edgeworth dead.
All right.
Who put a stain on... Gregory Edgeworth put a stain on somebody's reputation in that courtroom. He called it into question.
Okay.
Gregory Edgeworth was not killed by Miles or Yanni. He couldn't have been. He was killed by Manfred von Karma.
Do you want to continue the case? Well, you're kind of throwing all these things out. I don't even know where you got that bit from.
Because when I got tased, Manfred had mentioned that Gregory Edgeworth caused a stain on his reputation, as well as Miles corroborated it. We've already seen that Manfred von Karma will do anything for a perfect win. We've heard that much. Faking evidence and that shit.
It wasn't Miles that said that Gregory caused a stain on his perfect trial record.
It was Grossberg. It was Grossberg.
You're good.
It was Grossberg. Prosecutors, man.
Grossberg's not a prosecutor.
The fuck is he?
He's a defense attorney. Robert Hammond worked with him.
As well as Edgeworth worked with him, yeah.
No, where Edgeworth didn't work with him. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney.
I meant Gregory Edgeworth, not Miles.
Gregory Edgeworth didn't work with Grossberg.
Grossberg? He didn't?
You're not told that, but he didn't.
I thought he did.
No, well, what makes you think that they work together?
Because that's why would Grossberg know so much about DL6 if he didn't work with Gregory Edgeworth?
So it's kind of implied that Grossberg knew about DL6 because Robert Hammond was working on DL6, and Robert Hammond worked with Grossberg at the time. Robert Hammond was the attorney for DL6. He was Yanni Yogi's attorney.
Yeah, he was the defense attorney.
At that time, he was working at Grossberg Law Offices.
Okay. Fuck my theory. All right. Do you have any proof? I can throw shit at my ass. Random bullshit go. Yeah. You know what? Nothing. Yeah. Fuck you. Yes. Yes, Your Honor. I do. Your Honor, I think I'll be able to show you proof.
What? Impossible.
Listen. All that I care about is that
Mr. Vor. Okay, go on, sorry.
I was going to say, all that matters is that I got to hear Manfred von Karma be a little stunned.
Fair enough.
Now, Mr. von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof.
Oh, fuck.
So you basically ran through the whole case. Go all the way back to the beginning.
What?
You like ran through the entire case in that short period of time. Go back to the beginning. What's the evidence?
Yes. Evidence. I have that. I have evidence. I just have to find it now. Court badge does not work. The attorney's badge, I can't throw that out. The autopsy report, that doesn't work. That's Robert Hammond's autopsy report. That's from the previous case. The link photo, also previous case. Misty Faye, we're holding on to you. We are holding on to you. You're a trump card in some way because I've had you for this long. I know it. The overhead map of Gourd Lake, I don't need that right now. We're not at Gourd Lake. This isn't the DL6 pistol bullet. This is for the Robert Hammond case. This is for the Robert Hammond case. The metal detector. Why the fuck do I still have this? The parrot. That doesn't work. Why the fuck would the parrot be there? DL6 case. Photograph of the scene of the murder. Taken from his heart. It's like this feels... Like this just feels wrong.
What do you mean?
Like if he was shot.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the blood? Here.
What do you mean?
If he was standing by the door, like where this bullet is, like for one, there's no glass, but I'm not going to think that they're going to render glass, but they would render blood. They've rendered blood before.
They would also render glass. I don't think if you shone up here, but they would have, like, the game isn't trying to trick you. They would have rendered glass. I'll give you that one for free.
Okay. It's like, where is the blood? If he was shot from inside, where is the blood here?
What makes you think he was shot from inside?
Well, it's either he was shot from the inside or he was shot from the outside, which would imply that there's now a second murderer. But if he was shot from the outside, second shooter other than Miles.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're good.
And I would just have to prove who the fuck it is. I have my own personal theories. I've already gone into that. But I don't have any evidence to support that. It was conveniently fucking stolen. So, now I have to prove that it wasn't Miles who shot his dad. But there was actually a second gunshot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I want to take off my glasses.
Okay. Do you want me to help you?
No.
Okay.
I want to present the photo.
Okay. Why?
It feels wrong! Because it's like, there's a bullet here. There's no blood here. He was shot here in the heart. There's blood on the ground here. Because that's blood, that's not the shadow. Because you can also see it here and then here. I don't want to zoom in on this dick.
that's the shadow.
Fuck. It's like, if I still have the case file that Yanni was sent, I'd be able to use that.
Do you have the case file that Yanni was sent?
Not the case file, but like the way to do it, the instructions.
The letter, yeah.
Because it.
Well, how's that relevant now?
Because it feels relevant. Because we got the murder weapon here was fired twice. Shot in the heart. Shot from approximately 1 meter away. Murder weapon fired 3 times. Man who looks like he was shot in the heart.
So the first on your Robert Hammond case, the first shooting was to kill Robert Hammond, right?
Yes, first shooting Robert Hammond. The other 2 were to scare one. The second shot was to get people to look over at the lake, and then the third shot was to scare Miles, and then also fall when they know that people were looking. However, in DL6, the first shot was the misfire by the gun. And then the second shot killed Gregory.
As far as that's what you're thinking.
As far as we know, that is what we think. Could this instead be the misfire? This could be the misfire bullet. Fuck, now I'm starting.
All you have to do is give evidence that the second firing is related. What makes you think that because what you're trying to prove is that the second firing of the bullet happened, the second firing of the gun happened during DL6, that it didn't happen at any other time. That's because Von Karma is saying it could have been shot before the case. We don't know that. And you're telling him, no, the gun was fired twice during this incident.
What help? Because Miles says that he missed. Because didn't they agree that Miles missed?
Who?
The judge. Wasn't it the judge who said that Miles missed, but that the second bullet? Because of the misfire? Or did I misread that?
No one's mentioned a second bullet. So the only thing that's happened so far, I think you can go back on the dialogue, but I don't think you can right now because it has you stuck on this screen, is that like Miles is like, I threw the gun, I heard a scream. Like I threw the gun, I heard the gun go off, I heard a scream and I heard a scream and I blacked out.
Yeah.
So Miles knows that when he shot the gun went off and then
there was a yell.
Screamed. Yeah.
After that he passed out.
There's a heavy implication that the gun went off and hit somebody. And so that's Phoenix is saying, okay, the gun went off twice. He hasn't mentioned anything about a second bullet or anything. He just says that the gun went off twice. And Von Karma said yeah, okay, the gun went off twice, but we don't know when it went off. We know once is obviously during the DL6 incident. It could have gone off before. And Phoenix said, nuh-uh, it went off twice during the incident. And now you're trying to prove that.
It's like, I feel like the incident photo is what I need.
Okay.
But it's either the incident photo... I don't think that Misty Fate will help. At least not yet. But because I still have it, probably will help further down the line. Alright. I'm gonna trust my gut.
Okay.
We're gonna go incident photo. Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph! Sorry.
Mr. Wright, that's my line.
Apologies.
This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth.
This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it.
Your Honor, what the fuck is this kid going on?
I did not understand a word you fucking said.
Your Honor, what the fuck is this kid going on about?
Ah. So, let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where?
Your Honor, please. Please get a clue!
Alright.
No, that judge the contradiction in the photos! I couldn't use my... As should be obvious, the contradiction is here!
I see a bullet hole in the door.
I watch murder shows! Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol, yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired the second shot! Finally!
Alright. Order! Order!
Give me my fucking music, I know I'm right, bitch!
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
It's simple, Your Honor. I drive a Toyota Corolla. Actually, I go on my bicycle.
He does have a bike.
He does have a bicycle. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired someone else. By someone else. The second shot has hit the Gregory Edgeworth.
Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be?
The murderer, of course, which I know and will say.
I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. I appreciate your braids trying to. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 instant case file. Look closely. The case summary page.
The case summary that's on page 1. I don't know if it's gonna make me look, but I'm gonna look instead. Case summary, date 12/28/2001, location elevator, district courthouse. Air in the elevator was oxygen depleted at the time of the incident. No clues found on the scene. No clues. So that means no blood, no other forensic evidence. Only 3 people, 2 shots, a dead man, and a traumatized kid.
1 bullet.
That was found in the body.
Uh-huh.
Which, joke's on you, fucker, I have. Maya held that shit.
Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene.
Fuck. was on a roll.
If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
Unless the other bullet was fired through the fucking window, in which on the other case, it would be out of the elevator.
He does have a point.
For the court. For court. I am officially saying that this bullet is I'm pointing at it with my fucking hand right now. I'm literally pointing at it with my physical hand on my computer screen. That is the bullet hole that was fired from from Miles Edgeworth. That's where the bullet went off.
Okay.
That's where it went. I don't think that it hit Gregory. I just have to prove this now. With limited evidence and an old man. I was supposed to play Dead by Daylight tonight. I wasn't expecting this to take almost 3 hours.
That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door.
Like what? Another bullet.
Order. I will have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly.
Is it that I'm a good lawyer, Your Honor?
That you are good. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident.
Yeah, eat shit.
However,
Fuck.
as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked this second bullet. So, all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim.
No!
Tisk, tisk, tisk. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? Ugh. Sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick? The second bullet wasn't there, but all my conjectures are for nothing. No. You said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent. I'm sorry. It's just when I saw the photograph, I thought the 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But no. It's wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick.
Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only one bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
Precisely.
I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No, I do not.
Miles!
So, you killed your father, though that was not your intention.
It's called manslaughter. He'll get out quickly.
Yes, I did.
Oh no. He's accepted the guilt.
Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today. Right here.
No.
Right now.
Indeed.
Does anyone have any objections?
I did the red person over here. Been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There's so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words.
Well,
I know I'm right. I do have one word. Everybody say it with me now. Objection! Your Honor, I object.
Disc. Mr. Wright, I will promise you object.
Oof. Nick, I don't know if this case is perfect. Oh no. Ugh.
it must exist.
It must exist. The second bullet. Huh? What? What did you just say? Nothing! The second bullet must exist. Where? Someone took it. That's what I'm thinking! That's what I'm thinking!
Okay, you've never mentioned this before until literally right now.
I mentioned that the bullet would have had to go outside of the elevator.
Okay. That doesn't mean somebody took it. That just means it went outside the elevator.
But, however, DL6 case file, page 1.
Uh-huh.
Case summary. No clues were found on the scene.
Uh-huh.
Location, the elevator. Not outside the elevator, in the elevator.
Okay.
I say first bullet. First bullet, ergo meaning the bullet found inside the victim was found in the victim. The second bullet, nowhere to be found. However, if it was fired through the window, and when I say fired through the window, I mean from inside of the elevator, out of the elevator, into the hallway, the murderer could have just taken it.
Okay.
I don't know, though. Did the murderer fire through the window? Was the murderer on the outside? Because I don't think it was Yana Yogi. We already ruled that it's not suicide. I just have to prove what the fuck happened. Mia, please give me your guidance. Someone took it.
It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright.
Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet, it existed.
What? But we've just heard proof that it did not exist.
I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. Oh, God, you and me both, Phoenix. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That is what happened.
But who?
The murderer!
The murderer. Dallas just chill is this murderer.
I'm still thinking about that one.
So, the criminal took the second bullet. But why?
To hide evidence, Your Honor. Use your brain. Actually, Your Honor, may I call for a 3-minute recess? I have to go to the little defense attorney's room.
You can go to the little defense attorney's room.
I appreciate it. We'll be back, everybody. Wait, what do you mean shirtless men on a beach? What do you mean shirtless men on a beach, Tenchi? Judge, Your Honor, are you here?
I'm just getting a sip of water, Mr. Wright.
I understand. Do you want a cough drop as well?
I might get it to cough drop it later after the trial.
I do have Werther's if you'd like them instead.
I would fucking kill for Werther's.
You would kill, you say?
I do have a 2-pound bag of caramel right next to me.
I was gonna say, you know the judge has the classic caramel, but Von Karma has like the orange dream or the strawberry cream ones. Like he's got the good ones.
I like sometimes just having a good classic salted caramel is all that you need.
I mean, yeah, but you can be a little bougie with it.
You know what Phoenix has?
What does Phoenix have?
Ice soup.
Ice soup.
Ice soup.
He's got ice soup. My man's got fucking Mike and Ike's.
Dude, Mike and Ike's are kind of expensive, actually.
Are they expensive? I remember back in the day that was the cheap candy.
Yeah. Listen, if I was a prosecutor or a defense attorney, you know what I'd have?
What would you have?
Those grandma strawberry candies.
Yeah, the strawberry dream ones. Or do you mean the bonbons or whatever they're called?
I believe they're the bonbons.
Yeah, okay. I know which ones you mean.
Wait, can I get the bonbons? I can put those on I'm putting them on my Amazon wish list for my birthday. I just put them on
They
there.
usually have them at Walgreens for surprisingly cheap.
They actually have them at the dollar store too.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Did you need me to reread this?
Yes, please.
So the criminal took the second bullet?
But why?
Judge, obviously it's to hide evidence.
First of all, how would they have found it?
It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright.
Maybe if you're not old as hell.
It was also dark as hell because there was a fucking earthquake.
Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet?
Yeah, the murderer had to find it, Your Honor. Of course there was a need. That's why they took it, Your Honor. Are you fucking dense?
Insulting the judge. You stoop so low. What reason could they have had?
Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with them is... well, it would be proof. I can't say anything about the murderer. I don't know if the murderer was cautious or not. But if the bullet was there, it would have shown already that it was fired twice. Now we get into the part where I could be wrong. Because if I'm wrong about the bullet, I mean, obviously the bullet's proof, okay? But if we could find out something about the murderer. Okay. We do a little bit of safe scumming.
You've said you already think you know who the murderer is without any proof.
I feel like I know who it is.
You already said you thought who it was.
Yes, I did, because I read. That sounds mean.
What do you mean?
I read between the lines. There's a lot of shit that has been said in this previous case, Turnabout Goodbyes, case 4. The reason I know the names because they just safe scum. The reason why, we've heard that somebody will do anything for a guilty verdict. We've also heard by the person he trained that he will do anything for a guilty verdict, even training Miles to do the same.
Mm-hmm.
Hide evidence. Remove evidence. He stole evidence from me, literally.
Uh-huh.
I literally now just have to prove he did it. I have the motive. It's because his actions were called into question 15 years ago. I just have to prove it in a court of law now. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I am not a lawyer. I am not your lawyer. But god damn it, this is gonna make for a great Reddit story in 10 years. I need to play this song whenever some of my clients are starting to cause problems, and I'll be like, all right, prove it. Prove to me that you're not lying. They wouldn't understand. All right. I'm saying the bullet would be proof. Maybe they thought the bullet would be used as proof.
Proof?
It was a special bullet, so they took it with them.
If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well.
Bitch, are you dumb? Huh?
What do you mean?
How would you go inside and take that bullet?
Carefully.
Why did they only pick one of the 2 shots fired?
Oh, right.
Mr. Wright, have you really thought this through? I'm going to have to penalize you.
This isn't going so well.
Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet?
He had to find it because he was cautious. We'll go with that then. There was a need. That's why he took it. I'm not reading you. I've already gone through it.
Yep, we went through this, yeah.
The murderer was cautious. Well, the murderer was a very cautious sort, you see. That's why the murderer had to search for that bullet.
If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well.
Gregory. Yeah.
Huh?
It still fits.
I thought I was right.
Alright.
So I guess the murderer didn't need it. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for this stray bullet? I haven't got a clue.
What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You do not want to admit it, but it is true.
Had to take it. Had to take it. Murderer? What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think about why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Mr. Wright?
Heads up, if you had epilepsy during that, I apologize.
Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But the murderer had to take that bullet.
Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean?
Well, for instance, what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer. No fucking way.
Mm-hmm. The bullet hit the murderer?
Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you. Wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened?
Phoenix is like, hold on, I'm cooking.
Hold on, wait a second, chat, let him cook?
Let me get this straight.
No, give it to me, Gay.
Let me find this Gay. So, at the time of the murderer themselves was shot.
That's what the scream was. It wasn't Gregory. It was the person who got shot.
Phoenix is chatting while you telling him to let you cook.
Let me cook, Maya.
And they left with the second booklet still inside of them?
Wait a second.
Uh-huh.
Does that old man use a cane?
Why is that relevant?
Because if that old man uses a cane, that's a hit bite. Oh, we're going
It's it is not at hip height.
It is at hip height.
My dude, look at the glass. I'm going to outright tell you, no, you're not right. What's up?
The elevator got stuck. So
that is not at hip height.
We're gonna think crazy for a second. What if the floor isn't actually here, but we're on the outside, but it's here?
I don't usually do this. You're wrong. That is not at hip height. Like, okay. My man's is not a fucking giant.
Okay.
Good thinking, but I will tell you no.
Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Manfred von Karma, pull down your pants.
Oh my
we'll
God.
See. We're gonna put this to your goddamn hip, but if I'm wrong, well then I'm wrong. But chat.
Why are you obsessed with the hip?
Because he's old.
That doesn't make sense.
Hey. I didn't say that. Yes, I guess that's how it would work. Yes.
But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Etworth and Yanni Yoki, were both unharmed. So that would mean...
Think with me, Judge. A third potential murderer. The murderer came from the outside. Yes. What I've been fucking saying. This is a locked room murder. It's like I hear them clinking. The two men fight on the inside of the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol on his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges, but the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Because they were both unconscious, they wouldn't have heard it.
Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known.
But you know me.
I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say.
Exactly.
What are you saying? Deny it. Deny it. No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer.
No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Nick? Huh? I just thought of something really crazy. I love crazy. Crazy. Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
Gregory Delta Blow to his perfect trial record.
I fucking got it! Wow! The vacation! The vacation!
For Rod
The vacation!
She took a vacation for several months.
Fucking physical therapy!
Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and last vacation.
It's because he hadn't been shot before!
The evidence what?
He hasn't been shot yet! Again! What if Van Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock? But took it because he was injured? Which would mean... It could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Etworth. What's Van Karma? Oh, man.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed.
No, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Chat, I'm gonna say this with my whole pussy. Should I come out and say it now? Ooh, I could save it for a better time. But honestly...
Is there a better time? Miles already said I did it.
You're correct. Miles is actively going to be sentenced. Fuck you. Your Honor. The suspect? There is a suspect. One lone suspect.
Well, this is certainly interesting news.
Go on then, young one. Say it with your whole FFC.
Oh my god. Very well, Mr. Who is your suspect?
My hands are shaking.
For what?
Von Karma.
Von Karma?
And I'm smiling.
Smirk! That fucking smirk. You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor? The one standing right over there?
Bah.
You don't object?
Doesn't he object?
See no need by all of this ridiculous outburst of my objection.
Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day of the incident, yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
So you are claiming I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. But I would have needed surgery, no. Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? You brought the doctor that operated on me, have you? Testify.
I don't need to, because if you got shot and it broke something, you would have to get that replaced. I'm going to use the metal detector. I was told think crazy. We're thinking fucking crazy, y'all. It's either that or this. Hold on. The parrot is secretly a doctor. Nick. Let's find out who his doctor is.
It's no use.
Edgeworth, trust me, it's a blood-sniffing parrot. Edgeworth.
I know Von Karma. Perhaps too. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave.
Exactly! He took the clue with him!
He probably didn't undergo surgery.
What?
That would leave a doctor as a witness.
Nobody's that perfect. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane. No, he could... The craziness is coming from inside the game. No, he couldn't have. The craziness is coming from inside the game. Also, yes, you can just pull bullets out of yourself. You can. It would hurt. This fucking game that came out on my mother's birthday is fucking whack, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere. But where?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot?
Pull down your pants, Manfred.
You are obsessed.
I'm obsessed with this man's hips. He's got a slutty little grabbable waist.
Like, I don't know why you think it's hip height. I have no idea why you think it's hip height. What do you mean you don't know? You're the one saying it.
I think it's hip height. It's hip height. I don't know why else we would walk with a limp.
Pick up Gregory Edgeworth, stand him up. That is not hip height. What height is it?
Titty.
About, give or take. I don't know why you're obsessed with hips. I don't know why.
Why is anybody obsessed with hips?
Don't look at chat.
Don't look at chat? Okay.
Don't look at chat.
Okay. I'm literally staring at the evidence screen, though, is the thing.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can delete something. Or, hey, can you delete your own message?
Oh? Oh? I really do need to clean up my desk.
Alright, hold on.
You're gonna have to spam because I can see if messages have been deleted, is the thing. So if you spam past it or like spam emotes for it, I won't be able to see it. Or I can do my gritty goose if you want the gritty goose.
Yeah, I can't delete your message.
Didn't during the little thing though. Didn't the when we were going over what happened, they added a couple more scenes, right? Of the
What do you mean?
When I was when I was going over the like what happened X, Y, and Z, like going through it scene by scene of like the kid discharged the weapon, it fired, kid fell unconscious, and then it hit somebody. Didn't it show? Why did it show the shoulder?
Yeah. Why did it show the shoulder, huh? If someone was to be standing at that elevator, where do you think it would hit them if the bullet went through the elevator door, huh? I don't know why you're obsessed with hips.
I like hips.
Like, I told you outright. I was like, I'm not usually going to tell you you're wrong. And you're like, yeah, okay. Anyways, it's the hips. And I'm like,
It's
you're
the
wrong.
hips. It's the hips.
I don't know why you're obsessed with it.
Shakira.
Like, there's no evidence. Absolutely none.
Sadly, Shakira. All right. I have evidence.
All right. What's your evidence?
I have one to pull out Miss Steve. But I know it's wrong.
That one's not right now.
I know that one's not right, Phoenix. I honestly, I want to pull out the metal detector because I don't think Polly is actually a blood-seeking parrot. I was running with a bit.
Yeah, that was your bit, yeah.
That was my bit, and I don't have anything to say. Manfred von Karma strip. Imagine I just pull out the fucking gun and go strip.
God.
All right, von Karma. I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much.
What?
The evidence that proves that Von Karma was shot is... I can have 2 more mistakes after this one. Fuck you, Weeball. Von Karma's perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. He might be smart as hell, but damn, he's no surgeon.
You don't mean?
I mean it, Judge. We know he would do anything for a trial.
For a trial?
To get a good... I'm sorry. We know he would do anything to get a perfect case when, wouldn't he?
A guilty verdict,
the bullet for the guilty. He ate the bullet. much stuff up there. Make a stick. I do. You know, we're snoozing the ads.
Fair enough.
There's a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma.
So straight and narrow.
Is that even possible? For all these years?
Well, there's one way to find out. Pull down your pants. We could use this metal detector.
Stop. We literally already...
I know. Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you and see what we find.
There it is.
Oh, he's nervous.
Uh-huh.
You're nervous.
I refuse.
You refuse? But refusing this means... You acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you? Order! Order! Order!
I mean, we do know that Von Karma has balls of steel. Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector.
Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy.
The statute of limitation runs out on the case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now.
Yeah.
Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean? I don't know. Well, you have to give it a shot.
I'll warn you, it's loud.
Oh, it's loud? Thank you, I'm turning down my audio. Oh, God.
I told you.
I even turned that shit down.
I told you.
It reacted. Something's in his right shoulder. Bullet. Mr. Von Karma.
You.
Don't jump over.
It was you.
I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6.
Mighty convenient, huh?
But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that?
Well, nah. I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Right here who must prove something here now, not I.
Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it?
I'm going to cave that old man's head in.
Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6?
He cannot. You do not have any of the DL6 evidence.
That's because you took it all out of the records room yesterday. But I have the other bullet. Come on, Cinderella, show me that shoulder.
You have one piece of evidence.
I have technically two. I have Misty Faye.
You also have Mr. Faye, yeah.
I have one bullet. A bullet with no gun.
Yeah, no proof you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright.
Nuh-uh. No. I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
What?
You were close. One day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
What?
Who would have thought that you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet to the in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. The other bullet, Cinderella.
That's a bullet?
Very astute looking, Judge.
Please don't forget that.
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings?
You dug your own grave, Edgeworth, Karma. You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial, 2 days ago.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate.
We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Manfred von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. I'm not gonna lie, it looks like he's covering his tits, like he's like, don't look at me.
I mean, he's covering the bullet shoulder.
We could analyze both bullets. Then if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then, we will compare the ballistic markings to those on this pistol and solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. von Karma.
If I can recommend you not scream, because it doesn't come out well on the voice mod.
Well, he's yelling.
Yeah, he's yelling.
Yell.
I yell.
Yelling. That scream.
That ad.
Oh, there's an ad. There's an ad.
That ad. What are we gonna do? We wait for it to run. What do you mean it's 5 o'clock?
It is. It's about to be.
'Cause it's early. It's early in the morning. It is early in the morning.
It is.
Ooh, hold on. I just got Wolfenstein for free.
Oh, is that one of the things free on Epic right now?
No, on Prime Gaming. However, I can also... I think Amnesia Rebirth is free right now as well.
Oh. I actually need to see what's free on Epic. I don't know what it is.
Well, this current wave is brought to you by Epic Games Launcher. We're checking right now.
Appreciate it.
Okay. Apparently there's Star Wars in Fortnite tonight. All right. The free games on Epic Games Store today. Dead Time Defenders and Touch Type Tale. Ooh, there's a typing game. I do like typing games.
I know you like typing games.
I like to practice my typing every so often.
Fair enough.
I like to get my words per minute up if I can. You know, being a writer and that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Dead Time Defenders, though. What type of game is that? Oh, it's a side-scrolling looter shooter. Well, I probably won't play it, but hey, game's a game. It's free.
Okay.
It's for real estate.
It's free video game.
God, fuck! This game hurts my throat.
Okay.
This game hurts my throat, and I did this morning, so.
Ah.
Okay, now I've got a question for all my adults in chat, which everybody should be an adult. Have you guys ever noticed that fruits and veggies will expire faster when you're the one paying for them? Because it feels like I go and get like a thing of broccoli and it expires in like a week. And then when my fucking parents used to buy broccoli, that shit was good for a month.
Yep. Also, we're back.
We're back?
We're back.
We're back.
A dinosaur story.
These dinosaurs?
We're Back, A Dinosaur Tale is an old 90s movie.
Oh. Go ahead, if you wouldn't mind rereading this for the chat.
Oh, I can reread. That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know.
Help, I can't breathe!
Quiet! I said quiet. You're not making this any easier.
Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air.
Get away! Get away from my father! And then
Yelling.
You don't have to do that, but I mean, you get it. It's that scream I heard in the elevator. 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed.
We're pointing.
Mr. Von Karma?
Edgewood, you were there to find me.
So, it was you.
Mirrored Edgeworth is a little cringe. It's a little cursed.
You and your father are my curse.
Give yourself brain damage. Do it. Do it.
Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. You left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. And you with my dance to death.
Unfortunately, the voice mod started becoming a little garbled.
Death.
There you go,
15 years earlier.
You've lost Pewter. I am sorry.
Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time.
What's up?
That's
It was
one.
a shock. None I had ever known. Me. Realized. It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hallway and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. And there's a noise. I was in pain, a horrible, burning pain in my shoulder. Just then the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, falling unconscious from oxygen deprivement. Much to my surprise, it just slowly at my feet. I knew then it was destiny.
Sir, you're a little fucking cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
At least a little bit.
Merry Christmas. In his last moments, Kirby Andrew was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who would shock him. Later, he spoke their medium, the Mr. Yoki. He was ruled. It was the perfect crime. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator to... Gotcha.
What?
What are you doing? Do your job and an end to this miserable charade. Then end it.
Very well. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of the space.
Yeah.
15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth?
Oh, wait, no. Oh, Miles, dude.
Uh-huh.
Your fucking mentor killed your dad. Oh.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Can I give you a hug? Shut up, Your Honor. I need to give him a hug.
You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth,
Gumshoe, prepare the confetti. Not guilty. Yay!
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Wait, what about Karumago?
Who?
Manfred von Karma. I know that's his Japanese name.
That's his Japanese name.
Hold on. Wait, are you telling me that if you went through that entire game with Missile, you wouldn't have been able to save Miles? That's
It doesn't let you.
fucked.
It doesn't let you.
Oh.
Because you can't find the what's it called?
Right, you can't find it without the metal detector. Yeah.
Yeah, you need the metal detector to find the air tank. And then for some reason it just keeps it in your inventory, and then it's like, oh, that's what this is for.
That's what this is for. Damn, it would have been really funny if you could use Polly as a blood-sniffing hound. That would have been funny. Polly's not just a parrot. Polly's my best friend. December 28th, 5:38 p.m. Polly is the blood-sniffing hound and not Missile. No, you're correct. Missile is just a good boy. District Court. Defendant lobby number 2. I did it! Did you see his face? My karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed. It was pretty close, though. I'm sure we'd had it. I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory. Is it a good memory? Edward's depressed. Look at him.
Look at him.
So it's finally over, Edward. Cry. Cry.
Right.
Yeah. Am I gonna hear it? Am I gonna hear him say I love you?
I'm not sure how to say this.
He's gonna say I love you and thank you. I know. Try thank you.
I see. Thank you, right?
You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that, Maya.
Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing.
Yeah, you never were. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. She's got you there. Let me hear it. Let me hear that juggalo.
Amazing, pal! You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me.
Do you have money to pay for us?
No. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares?
See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you.
I see. Whoop! I feel foolish.
Don't worry, take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded.
Y'all? Lotta!
Y'all were great in there. What the fuck were you doing here? Thank you.
Yo, Edgeworth, congrats!
Thank y'all very much.
Yank jump scare. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta?
Me? Oh, I went back to college. I gave a try to be an investigative photographer real quick.
Really? That's too bad.
Huh?
Hmm?
Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park?
Huh?
It's over, Nick. My life is over.
Did Keontae break up with you? Why the sad face, Larry? What happened?
Oh, Nick, I'm not long for the world.
You don't look sick.
It's Keontae. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick.
I believe it's pronounced Perry.
She's leaving me behind.
Should have seen that coming.
Yo, Edgy, there you are. Yes, here I am.
I love them.
Congrats, Edgy. Here, little gift from me in celebration.
Aww.
Celebration. That's unusual for you.
What is it? I want to know.
Harry Butts, you come along tonight to my treat, pal.
Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick.
I know you got shit on you, but you don't have to worry. The cops cool.
That's the stupid question. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right?
I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Yes, my love. What's up?
That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it.
Please tell me it has exactly $38. Well, yeah. That's not strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right?
Why is that the only thing that stuck out to me when they did the classroom trial was it was exactly $38?
$38.
It's exactly $38. You're fucking my nuts. What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. Phoenix, you dumbass. Even I remembered it after I was restraining and getting people. Well, to be fair, he did just solve a murder.
Yeah.
$38 exactly. He solved two.
Nick? Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school?
38? No. No, Larry, it was you. If it stinks, it's the butts.
Not this, it's so bleh.
Bleh.
What are you surprised about, Fred?
Huh?
Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day, 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
I never was good at history.
Oh my god. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you?
I suspect. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah, too well.
Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school.
If it stinks, it's probably the butts.
When something smells, it's usually the butts.
I know.
Really, right. I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, huh?
Edgeworth. You should have told me. Also, can you defend me in a court of law? Because I'm about to murder somebody.
I'm gonna fucking kill her.
Now, Nick. It was 15 years ago. You think the statute of limitations has ran out, Mr. Edgeworth? And Maya, that is a terrible joke to make. Maya, that's horrible.
I'd say so, yes. There you have it.
Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did.
Well, you've always been something of an insufferable emotionalist.
And you've always been a detached asshole.
Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too.
It's a death sentence for both of you. Man, if only I'd known how to become a prosecutor.
The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all.
Edgeworth. You made me read. Edgeworth is too much of a sassy bottom to be a prosecutor. 5:10 on the morning of May 13th, 2025.
True,
He was a damn good prosecutor, though, is the thing. Like, he was a good prosecutor. That updated autopsy report did fuck me over, though, a little bit. So, points off.
Bit, yeah.
But I feel like he'd be I feel like he would be a great. Oh, Phoenix! I thought you said Edgeworth. I was looking at chat and also the screen.
You're obsessed with the idea of Edgeworth as a sassy bottom.
I can't see that man as a top.
Same brain.
Oh shit, that's right. There's switches. If I get my art program updated, I could probably actually animate that.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I have animation as well, but the animation that I was going to use with my new program is called Puppet Warp. It's kind of like what Photoshop has, but my program finally is getting it. But it costs money to upgrade. Edgeworth.
Want to switch, right?
Hey, y'all, line up. I'll take a photo. Photo time. Let's go.
And after that, dinner on me.
Give me another chime.
Damn.
Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. Oh. December 29th, 5:02 a.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. 5:02 a.m.? Do I just sleep there?
So I'm going to tell you, this is going to be a conversation between Phoenix and Maya. Do you want me to take one, or do you want to do both still?
I can do both.
All right, cool.
Oh, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. It's still only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter?
Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. So I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium, for starters. Couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick.
Goodbye? What time is it? First trains for the mountains have already left! To the station! Oh. Guess I'm too late.
Hey! Nick!
Maya! Hey. So, you're leaving?
Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay?
No. Wait.
What?
I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
I will. I'll be ending actually after I finish this talk, probably. Or whatever. Whenever I get credits. Sleep well.
I'll recommend us going through the credits, and then when it goes to, hey, surprise case, then we can end if you're okay with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I never could have saved.
You'll know why.
Oh, okay.
I never could save Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice.
You heard my sister?
Yeah, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything.
That's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick.
But you were the only one who stopped Von Karma, Maya.
Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence?
What? Oh, fuck me. Show Maya some evidence to cheer her up.
Alright. Talk me through this one. Talk me through your logic on this one before picking it. Because picking the wrong evidence is fucking heartbreaking.
I feel like it's her mom.
Walk me through it. Why do you think it's the mom?
Because she wanted to be a good spirit medium like her mom. Oh, wait, no, but if I show her the evidence of her mom, right, the mom fucked up. Like, they ripped her to shreds.
Fucked up, and Maya is like, I didn't do anything.
She was the one that got Polly to talk. She got Polly to talk.
Yes and no, you could have gotten Polly to talk.
I don't think it's my attorney's badge.
Mm-mm.
I don't think it's the autopsy report. I'm going to cross off what I don't believe it is. I don't think it's the autopsy. I don't think it's the badge. I don't think it's the photo. Her mom would devastate her. The overhead map would not. I don't think it would work. She was the one who brought up a list. She's the one who brought up ballistic markings in the trial, like when she asked what ballistic markings are and had the judge explain. Without her, we wouldn't have been able to use that.
So technically she did bring them up, or
she was the one who held the bullet.
There you go.
She clenched it in her fist. I remember. Sorry, I had to see the other bullet first.
You're good.
Bullet? Von Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. You got me my decisive evidence. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me.
Nick?
Thank you, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll be back soon.
Huh?
I'm gonna complete my training and come back.
You do that. Okay? I'll be waiting. Come here, kid.
Of course you will. You can run the office by yourself. You're helpless.
I don't know about that.
So, this is it.
See you soon, Maya.
Phoenix! I love her.
Maya.
Thanks. Thanks, Nick.
I don't know why anybody would hate her. She's incredible.
She's incredible.
And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. What do you think about that, Baxi? A good thing? Pretty decent. Say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters.
Ha! don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim?
Yes, Your Honor. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this.
Yay!
Yay! Listen, I've heard some claims that people don't like Maya, and I want to be like, listen, Maya's incredible.
Hey, pal. Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a happy new year. Talk about pleasant surprise. Whoop! Detective Gumshoe! Then he hung his head low and ran right back outside. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh?
I love Miles.
I love them. So you get to see everybody who wasn't murdered or a murderer. Huh? Nick? Nah, I haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but not exactly what you call a cheap date. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah.
Why does everybody you date go to Hawaii?
Do you want to spend time with Larry Butts?
I would.
Thank you, voice this guy.
Right? Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of thought of everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. I don't think I actually voiced Pain. I think this was back when we had the Tuesday game.
Oh, yeah. I think that was back with Tuesday.
That was case one. Case one was Tuesday.
I think Fluff voiced Pain.
Phoenix Ride. Ah, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit for, yes. Oh, you should know I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please do stop by.
Yeah, Hawaii is close to Japan. I didn't realize that, but technically it is. Wild.
It is really close, yeah.
They could have just kept it, yeah. Oh, it's Phoenix, right? Ah, yes. He is understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him. The days of my like the scent of fresh lemons.
We'll find out.
I think she was. I don't know how.
I believe so.
Remember. Yeah, I believe so also.
Phoenix Wright, is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Did you know they're finally putting something on the DVD thing? Not, I don't know what the DVD is worth, but they said that her had no pantalones.
I was waiting for the pantalones. I was waiting for it.
Pathetic.
I'm pleased to announce the Pink Princess is a hit. I sure owe that Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, I'm keeping my face out of the public eye till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know?
Whatever you say, Admiral.
I love Will.
I love Will Powers. Will Powers is great.
Pathetic Bara.
Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. Sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway?
Right? How's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, alright? But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess suit. What a dog! It was kind of a shock for a boy of my tender age.
What? Dude, you witnessed a murder.
He was expecting like a young girl and he saw Will Powers.
Yeah, I remember that lawyer guy, huh? Me? Oh, I've been trained to become a paranormal photographer. You know, that picture that I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous. You'll see me in other games from what I've been told.
Are you ready for one of the better, one of my favorite bits?
Yes. They should have held that longer. I do enjoy. Huh?
new episode has been added.
Wait, what? I was sent the comic of Gumshoe literally cutting up confetti to be prepared to throw it by trains, and I do enjoy it. I just seeing the
It's a good little ending screen. That's where the original Game Boy Advance game ended, and they added this extra case in the DS releases.
Oh, okay. I don't know how many trials there were. I've never played this game. No. Episode 5 in total.
I didn't mean to talk over you.
I was just gonna read what Tenchi said.
Oh yeah. Oh, here we go.
I can tell this scene alone would have been as much as case 1. Yep, as much as case 1. The animation.
I'll wait for it.
Wait, what? 2 murders happening at the same time with the same weapon? We're Badger. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. And this is where we pick up next time. No, I'm not saving this because we're going to watch this. All right, folks. I just snoozed the ad that I was going to play. Fuck.
Whoops.
I was going to play an ad while I go over my thoughts about Phoenix, right?
Yeah. On what was the ending of the original game?
I liked it. Man, fuck Manfred von Karma.
You understand why he's one of my favorites now, right?
Listen, the moment that you said that you love this man, I was like, oh, he's a villain.
Yeah.
So, fun fact for those who aren't always here, anytime that Trains for Brains says that he loves a character, the character always ends up either being a villain, associated with the villain, doing villainous acts, or in like the very, very rare occasions, that's a good character. Like an actual good, honest to God protagonist.
I can't think of a single one.
Will Powers, Miles Sedgeworth.
I mean, I like Miles, but they are not my favorite character. I have 2 favorites. One is in this upcoming case, and the other one is Manfred von Karma.
Ooh. Okay. Now, to be completely honest, I'm very excited to try out the next case. However, I can't play it without Trains. At least Trains in my chat actively. Because
you're allowed.
You motherfuckers spoil shit.
Yeah.
I have never had so many deleted messages unless I'm playing Ace Attorney. Now I have to always turn off my suspension of disbelief in this game because I'm like I grew up with SVU and like a bunch of cop shows. There was a specific show. Which show was it?
Law and Order?
No. It was a Castle. I grew up also watching Castle. Now the fun thing about Castle is that he is he's a novelist to solve murders, and usually the murders are so outlandish, and I'm like, any of those murders could be used in a Phoenix Wright game and they would still work.
Oh yeah, I can now post more memes.
Oh my god, I get more memes now. But Castle is such Listen, I was already on that train of thought. The moment that I was given that metal detector and that was still in my thing, I'm like, I'm either going to use the metal detector or I'm going to put the bird on him. I was dead ass thinking about just putting the bird on him. I kind of want to know what would happen if you used Polly.
I think you just get points off.
Oh, that's annoying. Well, I am gonna go take us over to one of my friends. It is 5:30 a.m. I was not expecting this. So, we're gonna head over to my friend Mac Daddy Myers. He stopped by earlier. He's currently, I believe, playing Huntress. So send him some love. Because we're going to be playing Dead by Daylight maybe tomorrow. Perhaps. I don't know. It honestly all depends on how the day goes. All right, folks. You have a great night. I am going to go get some water, run to the restroom, and have something a little bit more than a single waffle in me. And some chips. All right. I love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Da, 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 da.